Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Figs. We're going to be taking a look at Series 88, the full wave. We're also going to do some custom fix-ups at the end of the video. We're going to do some comparisons. It's only right. I mean, we've gotten some of these figures in the Elite Wave, so we got to do it up, man. We got to find out if it's worth walking with Elias. We picked these up from Ringside using discount code HERO. Now, there are some differences, and again, we're going to get into it once we get the actual figure out. Now, these are all the ones in the series, right? We got Sasha, Cena, Corbin, and Chad Gable. Now, the one thing that I noticed when we were doing the unboxing was that this is actually got some different parts from the Elite. I did, for a minute there, I thought that like the head scan was different, but once I noticed and I looked closely enough at it, the reason why it looks new is because on all of these, they are using the face print. And I'll show you real quick. This is the Elite. This is the most recent one that we got from Elite Series 60. Here's the Elite right there. It's just using the old standard version of just the regular scan of how it looks. But once you add the face print, man, it kind of looks like more of like a heel. I think this kind of has more of a heel look to it. Like, he looks more angry in this for some reason. Even though it's the exact same like scan of the figure, something about when they did the face print on this just gives it like he's just mad. He's upset that somebody broke. Seth Rollins broke his guitar. Now the wristbands right here. On the Elite, you're getting like a red and gray. This one has more of like a tie-dye, or not a tie-dye, but it's got multi-colors. Like, it's got this lime green, it's got a pink in there, not just on the left, but also on the right. This has just a whole different, like, I'm telling you, everything about this from these wristbands are just different. Same pants, the torso right here, they did go with the same basic style of Triple H torso, but it's mainly like the head scan and the wristbands that I mean, if you were to add this, as well as the guitar to it, oh yeah, you could still use, like, this would be great for him, like, throwing down the concerts. This, obviously, since it does have more of the posability and articulation, this would be more, like, this would be a lot better for pig fed. So again, great uses, and I do want to convert this. Again, we're going to swap this out onto the Elite just to see what it looks like with the face print. Now, Sasha Banks right here, this one, I do believe that the scan that we're seeing on this one, it's also similar to the Walgreens exclusive, and I do have the Elite that I do want to see how it's going to look on there, but I want to look at the attire on this one, because this attire right here, it's looking legit. I do like it. Whoa, there she goes. She goes flying everywhere. I'll show you the attire. It's got just a whole plethora of different colors in here. I mean, we're getting like a green. It's more like a avocado. Yeah, I think that's a safe assumption. That's the route that we're going to take. It's like an avocado green. The red right there, you're seeing the red line work on the tights, on the knee pads. Right there on the kick pads, it says Sasha Banks with some stud work all inside the letters. Right there on the back, we got legit boss. The hair, dude, I do like the sculpt. I've always enjoyed the sculpt of all the Sasha Banks figures. A shirt right here, we got the legit boss Sasha Banks. So she's letting you know that she's about to get the Elite treatment. Here's the one, the Walgreens exclusive. Again, we're gonna swap this out just to see, because I don't know, I think that the way that they face printed on, I always had some kind of like, I wasn't sure what this figure was missing when I picked it up, but when I saw this basic, I'm like, man, something about that face print, it's just capturing Sasha Banks a lot better. So again, another one that's going to get the Elite treatment. Now, right here, John Cena. This is the orange attire. I think it was Elite Series. Yeah, actually, it was also the same attire that we got with Elite Series 50. Was it 59 or 60? It's also in 54, except for Elite Series 54. He did have like the tan pants. I'll show you this one right here. And the Elite. Again, the Elite, it's the same scan. Everything about this, it's really no different. It's more of like how they printed on John Cena. Now, the one thing that I do got to point out that I am noticing, I don't know if it's just my Cena, but if you look at the lips on the basic right there, it almost kind of looks like it has lipsticks. I mean, it is like a darker shade, so it actually does look like actual lips. But when you see it, like, I think in person, it's the best way to go about it. Just something when I saw them, like, show this at the toy fair, I was like, oh, man, what's going on with this guy's, is he wearing lipstick? The same shirt, too, as you're seeing right here, from his most recent Elite. This has more of a lighter shorts, jean shorts. I almost called them khakis. That was Elite Series 54 Hero Fakes. But yeah, this is more of a lighter blue right there. Same shirt. This has like I'm seeing more of a brighter orange on the basic than we actually saw in the Elite. And then for Corbin right here, now, obviously, this is kind of outdated now. The man decided to shave his head. Let's put him aside. Don't worry, he's going to get the swap on there. Decided to shave his head, and now we need another updated Corbin. Come on, Mattel, please. I hope we get that sometime here in the near future. Here's Baron Corbin right there. With also, man, I don't know. I hope that this is it, man. I hope this, like, going forward for all of the, not just basics, but the elites, just, it gives it such a realistic look to it. Something about when they scan it like that, it just looks incredible, dude. I think they did a great job right there. Here's a tattoo. Again, more of a promo. Corbin right there, the pants. It's like also another avocado green right there. All of the line work, like the actual design of the sculpt, it is all on the pants. Like they could have just gone away with it and not added. But on this one, it's all on there, man. I'm actually seeing more line work than we saw in the actual Elite. So that's pretty cool. Oh, no, hold on. It's the same. It looks like it's the same from the Elite, except it's on the basic. Pretty cool, man. I do like this. Again, we're going to get that swapped on there just to see what it looks like. Now, last but certainly not least, we got to take a look at Chad Gable right here. Chad Gable. Now, see, here's the thing. I think it was Series 87, which was Jason Jordan. I thought that was going to be the matching attire for this basic, but they gave us the orange one instead, and this is based off, like I said, earlier Chad. I mean, obviously, if you look at Chad Gable's hair now, it's definitely a lot longer than what it was before. So seeing this right here, I do like the attire. I like the bright orange. I think this is gonna fit great in that Chad Gable army, dude. You know we're building armies, man. Every day of the week, all these figures, man. Oh yeah, there's a Chad Gable army coming here in the near future. So yeah, same that we saw in this one, except on this one, we are using the, I don't know, actually, hold up. I think I see what they did. So for the bottom part of the beard, it looks like it's got more of like a shade, like a tint to it. This has more of like a, yeah, it's like a red. I don't know how accurate this was as opposed to this, but again, the bandana right there, they went ahead and painted it on. The attire, there's no designs to the actual attire. It's just orange as well as on the knee pads. On the boots right there, we got the CG for the Chad Gable. But now that we've gotten all of these out of the package, you guys, I think it's time that we get these converted. Get them swapped out and see what they all look like, you know, with the Elite style or articulation. We'll start out with Elias, and it's only right. Look at this, man. This thing is cool. I do like how it turned out. I think that this just brought this Elias, and this was ranked pretty high. I mean, when we did the review on this had a pretty high rating, but seeing this with the conversion from Series 88, fire, man. I do like how this turned out. I might even do like a swap on the actual armbands themselves, but dude, that is sick, man. Like, that is, oh, I can't handle this. This is really cool. Really happy that this was part of the pickups. Right here, Chad Gable. Chad Gable is also adding a nice little addition to the, again, what do we call it? The Chad Gable Army, right? This is cool, man. Oh, I'm telling you, they killed it. And even though it's the same scan, just doing the print on it, I'm telling you, this Gable right here, this might be one of the leaders to that army. Now, John Cena, you can't talk about Cena, or you can't talk about armies without the Cena army, right? So here's the Elite head scan onto the basic, but right here, you have to see this figure in person. I think that's the only way that you're gonna see what's going on with the print on this. Like, I know a lot of people were kind of sketchy of how it looked like and how it looks like it has lipstick, but I beg to differ, man. I think the way that, like seeing this in person, man, really enjoying how this Cena turned out. This just, man, this might be the, no, hold on. There's one more, and we'll get into that once we actually do the full-on Cena army. Sasha Banks, the legit boss. Here she is. Here's the, again, the Elite head scan onto the basic. But on the Elite right here, on the Walgreens exclusive bet. This is cool. I mean, the hair, it was slightly different color from what they're actually showing here on the figure itself. But the actual, like, face, dude, on point for sure. Next up, we got to show Baron Corbin. You know, we always got to we got to put the fam together, man. It's only right. We got to do it on the ones that we've gotten the update on. Cena, you're usually the one that tips people over, so we'll put you towards the front. Now, I think that's all. Yeah, right here, Baron Corbin. How are we going to forget about Corbin? So here's Baron Corbin. It's got the Elite head scan onto the basic, but here's the Elite. Here's the final product of the wolf, the lone wolf. Dude, no, he's no longer a lone wolf, man. But hey, when he was, this is a great representation onto the Elite, man. I kind of wish this would have been the head scan that I sent off to BEW. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's actually coming this week. I'm almost positive. It should be this upcoming Saturday. We're going to get the Constable on the channel. I know so many of you have been requesting for that, but I kind of wish this would have been the scan, man, because this is sick, man. And I have no doubt that the Constable will, you know, just put that on a different level. But this right here, oh yeah, it's definitely going to the early days to the Baron Corbin army. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.